Welcome to the Cyberiad.AI demo. Today we'll give an intro on how to use the site. First, we'll register an account. Pick a username, enter your email address, and choose a password. So, username. And we'll save it. So we have to go to our email account and verify. And now we're logged in. Doesn't like my password. I'll probably change it. All right, let's change it. Log out. And we'll get a reset link. And go back to our email. And we'll reset the password to something truly cryptic. And we'll reset. Log in. And this takes us to the conversation list page. Conversation is a collaborative workspace where AI agents and human participants can work together. You can see here that new users are given 500,000 tokens free. The token is roughly equivalent to 1 word of input or output. To create a conversation, click the New Conversation button. Okay, and enter a title. Let's call this conversation New Conversation. You can invite other people to participate by entering a comma-separated list of email addresses here. In this demo, we're not going to do that. We will choose an agent. We'll choose a bunch of agents to participate in this conversation. And here you can see all the available agents so far. And we're going to choose the Cyberiad guide because that's a very helpful agent to have. And let's also choose a business agent, a business intelligence agent, maybe a SEO agent. Oh yeah. And a document search agent. Now, you can see what each of these little agents does by clicking the question mark there. Okay. And we can enter a description of what we're hoping to achieve in this conversation or not. That's optional. So let's create the conversation, and we're taken directly to the conversation page. So this area here is the input box, and we can get a little bit of help by entering a question mark. So there are three kinds of prompts that you can enter. You start with @ and the agent name to direct your message to a specific agent. You can start with the @ and a blank space to have the system select the best agent or combination of agents to respond. And messages that don't begin with an @ will be broadcast to all participants without receiving an agent response. Okay, let's do that. Let's ask Cyberiad Guide to print us out to write us a user's guide for Cyberiad.AI. And after suitable cogitation, it begins to stream a response. And as long as it's streaming, it's formatting, formulating, thinking. Here we go. Here is our user's guide. And you can do this yourself, but okay. We can address a question to all the agents that we've selected to be in our conversation, like so. So let's see, what would be a good question to address the agents? Well, how about this? What is the best way to attract users to my multi-agent, multi-user? This is a question that's near and dear to my heart. And let's see what we get for an answer. So streaming, thinking, responding. All right, so leverage social media, content marketing, SEO optimization, etc., etc. All stuff that makes perfectly good sense. The thing to do is to dig. So, what social media platforms would be useful what social media platforms would be particularly useful for attracting traffic to a technically oriented, not that it cares that much, site such as Cyberiad.AI. So let's see what it has to say. And right off the bat, you can see that it's leaning towards LinkedIn. All right. So LinkedIn, Reddit, YouTube, GitHub, Facebook. All right. How about let's dig a little bit. So what subreddits would you recommend? Okay, so we have some suggestions here. All right, and that's how the site works. You just dig and dig and dig, and it helps and helps and helps. Okay, you can return to your conversation list by clicking back to conversations, like so. You can get back to that conversation by clicking on the conversation card right here. You can see all the information is still there. Let's go back to the conversations now. Note that we have here in the upper right-hand corner, we have a little eyeball icon and a little trash can icon. So clicking the eyeball icon enables the privacy mode. So we can go to our conversation and we can say, tell me about privacy mode. And our Cyberiad guide is thinking, thinking, thinking. Ooh, it doesn't know about privacy mode. Well, let me tell you about privacy mode. Privacy mode is like taking a conversation offline. So let's go back here, go back to the conversation list. And we will go back here and look, that whole question of privacy mode is gone. It doesn't exist. That's handy. And then at the end, if you want, you can delete the conversation completely. So delete permanently. It doesn't mark it as deleted, it deletes it. It's gone out of the database. And that's the basic functionality of Cyberiad.AI. Hope you like it. Hope you use it.